This is my latest project, 4chan, the Internet Hate Machine. It's about a website called 4chan, which is the center of much of the hate on the Internet. This represents basically a factory that produces hate and so forth, so it looks all scary and mean and is ginormous. Inside is the actual project. You proceed in, you're introduced. It gives you a little picture of what happens to SpongeBob when he goes through 4chan. A brief description of how to use how to actually navigate the model itself. As you can see next to the door, a cute little bunny that's called a hate machine. If you click on the SpongeBob, you get directed to my blog. There's a door over in the corner that tells you that there is explicit content inside. Nothing extreme, mostly profanity, but just to make sure no kids end up going in. You click on the button, you go inside, where you're first met with the first position in the sorting algorithm. Basically, it asks you a question, how familiar you are. You then answer it, and it'll basically transition you to the next position, which would be, let's say, we're going down the easy path. So you go in, this poses the next picture, which this represents basically a thread that you would find on 4chan, which is an image board. So these would be the images in the thread, and then you choose your response, which would either be the not amused dog or the girl who thinks it's really cute. And so since we're going on the easy path, we'll go with, oh, it's cute. So then you follow through the model, and you follow the arrows, you go to the next part. This is the next position. Again, you're presented with more pictures. This is a different kind of thread that you find on 4chan, the motivational thread. Again, you're posed with images that you get to choose from as you reply to the thread. Again, you follow the path. You transition to the next position in the tree. Finally, you come to the depression thread, which is basically tries to make you really sad. So it's a lonely bear on his birthday. You either choose that it's sad or you choose that it made you laugh. Again, we're going on the easy path, so you choose it made you sad. Finally, you come to the final position. This is the end of the sorting algorithm. Basically, it tells you what kind of user you are. Gives you some examples of things that you should avoid about 4chan because this is for the basically unfamiliar. And then finally, there's a path that leads you up to basically the exit, which is a brief little discussion about 4chan and more images that you'd find on 4chan. Overall, basically, a user comes into the model. He then chooses his path through it, and by the end of it, it basically tells him what kind of user he is. And that basically completes the entire model, which is extremely complicated.